Hey guys, Alpha9 here. In this Where Winds Meet video, I'm gonna show you how to max your inner ways so fast, or the most efficient way. First of all, if we go to develop here, as you can see, we have those skills, and we can level up those skills and break through with those, some sort of books. And the way we get those are basically by going to map, doing some campaigns, getting this uh, chest, and this chest will give us some notes and all this kind of stuff. The same applies for the outpost, and also if we go to the to the journal. No, it's not the journal. It's the wandering path. And we go to this and we check the sword trails. As you can see here, you can join a giant battle, which is 5 players who will be doing 5 outposts together, and you will get good amount of those chests. Now, then what? Of course, also if you do bosses, it's the same. You get 3 chests every time you clear this boss. So let's say that you got lots of books that you don't need. For example, if you are settled down and found out your best build you want to go with, it's the best way to do in this game, because leveling multi weapons and multi ways will take lots of resources. So, in my opinion, the best option here is just to focus on one build at this time till you reach maybe a high level, very high level, and then if you decide to try another weapons, that would be fine. Now, the same applies for the inner ways. You need lots of books and all this kind of stuff. Now, also, when we are doing the activities in the world, we will get, those books, and most of them we will not be using, and even we don't need. So if you go to your gear here and go to develop, you will see lots of items or notes that we don't need basically, and we will not be using. That's gonna be a waste. Now if you check here, you will have tips recycle, and if we check it out, we can basically recycle those. Of course, be careful doing this, because you don't want to recycle the notes for the inner way you are using. So be so careful when doing this. I'm gonna do this and we'll drop. Of course, before I say drop, we have those locked ones. As you can see, those locked ones are basically an exchange items. I have 4 no named sword, which I don't need. Basically, I don't use no named sword. Same applies for this one, same applies for this one. Main focus for me on my build is the adaptive steel, which will give you some nice damage, and also for the wolf chaser art. That's what I'm gonna keep, and I will just recycle those. As you can see, we got more stuff. Exit. Now if we go to develop and go to inner ways and we check tip exchange, we will be able to buy whatever we need. When it comes to, for example, my build applies to bell strike. That's the chests I'm gonna buy. So I'm gonna purchase with all my points here, as you can see, and I got some nice ones. Of course, you will get also ones that you already exchanged before, but you will get, like here, I got 3 notes for Sword Horizon, Moral Chant. Season Edge is not what I want, and as you can see here, we got 3 for Wolf Chaser, 1 for Adaptive Steel. And let's get back to develop. As you can see, I can now break through the Moral Chant. Let's break through, and There we go. The second level will be requiring 20 notes, increase physical attack based on solo mode level, and the same applies for each one we are doing. So this is not a bad way if you are sure that this is the build you want to go with and you don't need other inner ways notes and you can sacrifice them. So basically this is the fastest way. As you can see, let me show you. Here we have tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, and if we check the breakthrough, as you can see, I'm already going to tier 2, and the same applies for this guy and this guy. So this is the way you wanna do this if you wanna level so fast. And just a little warning, make sure that this is the build you wanna go with, otherwise you will be wasting lots of notes you might need later on. So make sure that you choose the 4 ones you wanna play with and then sacrifice the rest or cycle the rest. So this is it, guys, for this video. I hope you find it useful. Please subscribe, like the video. If you have any comments, any tips, any questions, leave it below. Until next time, stay safe, keep playing, and we'll see you the next one. Peace.